Hello and welcome to the Chandra Academy. In today's exercise, we are going to solve a trigonometry exercise. We are given a real number x in the interval minus pi excluded pi, and using two trigonometry conditions over cos x and sin x, we want to find the possible values of x. First, we will write down the suitable trigonometric circle for the exercise, going from minus pi excluded to pi. So going from minus pi excluded to pi, passing by 0, of course, to pi. And we will solve graphically these systems of equation using this trigonometric circle. So first condition, the cosinus of x has to be between minus square root of 2 over 2 and minus 1 over 2. Cosinus of x is equal to minus square root of 2 over 2. In x is equal to 3 pi over 4, and x is equal to minus 3 pi over 4. It's symmetric. N is lower than minus 1/2 in 2 pi over 3 and minus 2 pi over 3. So the first condition is satisfied in these yellow zones. Then what about the sinus of x? Sinus of x has to be between minus square root of 3 over 2 and 0. So we are, of course, in the negative zone of the sinus, so in this hemisphere, so the third and the fourth quadrant, but we've got one more condition. It has to be greater than minus square root of 3 over 2. And the sinus is equal to minus square root of 3 over 2 in the value minus 2 pi over 3 and minus pi over 3. To fulfill the full system of equation, we need to be at the same time in a yellow zone and in a purple zone. And there is a only point that is satisfying both at the same time, and this point is minus 2 pi over 3. And so our set of solution S is equal to the single element minus 2 pi over 3, because minus 2 pi over 3 is at the same time in the yellow zone because we are including our borders, and in the purple zone because we are in the third or the fourth hemisphere. For the second inequation, we want at the same time to have our cosinus between minus square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2, and the sinus between minus square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. We will first draw the suitable trigonometric circle, as always, with the cosinus axis and the sinus axis here. Perfect. Going from minus pi excluded to pi included, passing by 0, and of course minus pi over 2 and pi over 2. What are the important values here? This is first the cosinus between minus square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. This happens, so for square root of 2 over 2, we've got those two specific points, minus pi over 4 and pi over 4. And for the other border value, minus square root of 2 over 2, this happens in 3 pi over 4 and minus 3 pi over 4. Perfect. And we want our values of cosinus to be in this interval. So if we look at what's going on into the trigonometric circle, our yellow zone is those two intervals. So yellow zone are those two intervals, including their borders. For the second condition, we want our sinus to be between minus square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. First, when does it happen that sinus of x is equal to minus square root of 3 over 2? It happens, of course, this is well known, in minus pi over 3 and minus 2 pi over 3. And when is the sinus over equal to 1/2? This happens in pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. Okay, between those 2 points, this will be greater than 1/2. So where are we interested in the solution? So what I will call the purple zone are those 2 zones here, just by sketching. So those 2 zones will be 5 pi over 6 pi, minus 2 pi over 3, and lastly, minus pi over 3 pi over 6. And we are interested, so both our conditions are met where there is a purple zone and a yellow zone at the same time, which gives us this interval here, this interval here, and that's it. Okay, so our set of solution is the reunion of those 2 intervals. So our set of solution is equal to the reunion, written like that, of the interval minus 3 pi over 4 minus 2 pi over 3 reunion with minus pi over 3 and minus pi over 4. And this gives us our final solution. So hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon. Bye.